What's up, guys? It's been a while. You may have noticed I shaved all my fucking hair off. Kind of looking like a neo-Nazi, like the good old days. Got my fade back, no longer the douchebag cut. Where have I been? Busy, same as always. School, work, training. Working with more clients now, so that's keeping me busy too. Trying to figure out how I could best serve them and stay up to date kind of with research and just things that are going on. I have a few side projects going on. So between all that, it's kind of hard to sit down and edit and film all that stuff. I mean, I have a bunch of videos that are ready to be edited and uploaded. I just haven't gotten around to it. So I'll just upload this one real quick and then I'll upload those periodically, because I don't want to just upload everything all at once, because this is usually what I'll do. I'll download like 3 videos right in a row and then not post one for forever. But anyway, plans. Plans. It's hard to... I'm not going to commit to anything 100%. Let's just say I have some things in the making. Do I plan to compete? Maybe. Not headstrong on competing, although I'd like to before I transfer, because I've been working on this transfer process for a long time, going into my 4th year of college, 3rd year of dietetics, and it's going to be hard. A lot of temptation out there in several ways, be it the bad food, the alcohol, the women. It's just going to be an interesting experience and a lot to learn. I think I can sustain condition, but I would have to do a method where I base on eating the same meals every day and just modifying my portion sizes as opposed to tracking macros, because pretty much essentially it's unlimited food at the dining hall. That's pretty much the way my package works, but you can't weigh it out because you don't know how it was prepared, what the brands were, etc. So you'd have to go by the portion method and just kind of keep an idea on that. Eat the same things every day, which will get boring, but it's possible. So I think to get to shredded competition status, it'd be a lot of work, especially in an extremely difficult and competitive program like mine. But we'll see what happens. My goals right now is just to get shredded. How shredded I get, I don't know. I want to keep my mental sanity. I've had a few lapses. I've been cutting for about a month and a half. I took a couple breaks here and there for a few days to enjoy time with friends and do other things, because I'm not competition prep necessarily. So to have a couple days where I just back off and enjoy myself a little bit. Not going overboard. I mean, the other day I did go a little crazy. But the weight's coming back down and it's quite alright. Sustaining some water retention, but that happens. As far as macros go, I am at 50 grams of fat. Yep, 50. 325 grams of carbs and 225 grams of protein. At least 30 grams of fiber a day. Usually I shoot between 40 and 75, pretty much. Usually don't go higher than that. Cardio, I'm looking at about 400 calories per week. I was doing 800, dropped it back to 400 and cut my carbs. And then I'm doing a walking class 2 days a week. Yeah, walking. That's one of the classes I have to take for PE. Well, that was the PE that I chose. So that pretty much takes the place of my cardio for the rest of the semester. Training-wise, I'm suffering a really bad shoulder injury right now, so pressing movements are shit for me. But the deadlift is doing well. Squat is finally starting to take a little bit of a hit, but it could be due to flexibility, range of motion, things like that. So don't count me out just yet, but numbers are getting decent again. I look forward to putting up some more footage. I always say that, I swear. But squat is looking at about 350, 4 sets of 4, 3x4. Deadlift, one arm is about a 555. So PRs for me, by far. Bench press isn't really up there as much as I'd like it to be, simply due to my shoulder. I mean, I was up doing 275 on the flat bench for about 7 or 8 reps, which was a PR for me. But now it's I get to 4 or 5 and it hurts so bad, and I have to just kind of push through it. But taking a little bit of rest off and gonna see what happens. Those are kind of my plans. I do intend to put up posing updates. Again, I look like shit, but I used one of those electrostatic type things that measure your body fat. They're not 100% accurate, obviously, but it'll give me a frame of reference and something that I can use to test that's consistent, because every time I test using that, the conditions are going to be the same. Pretty much first thing in the morning, about an hour and a half after waking, about an hour after I eat a small meal, and then prior to exercise. So my starting body fat was, what was it, 13.5 or 13.7? I wrote it down in school, so we'll say 13.5 is my starting percentage body fat, so pretty shitty, but for being the end of a bulk, I'm actually very pleased. So could have done a lot more damage. The weight this morning, let me look up my Excel spreadsheet. This is kind of what my layout looks like. So you see the days, you have the average, which is right here, it's a running total. You have all my weights, so you can tell this is the day when I went a little crazy. I didn't track anything, and the next day I didn't weigh myself because of that. This is actually a very, very high weigh-in, 214. I shit like 6 times today, so the macros, the calories, the carbs, fats, the workout I did, and the time. Right now I'm not technically tracking cardio for the time being until I add in more. And then my that. And I do have one refeed day per week. That's kind of a floating target for right now as far as the numbers. I think I'm going to go with about a 425 refeed. Everything else is going to be the same. So that's going to be one day a week. Since I had that kind of like mess up earlier this week, I'm not going to do it until the following week. And I plan to do it on like Wednesday or Thursday. So that's probably what I'm going to do, and I'm going to keep it consistent. So that's an update, guys. Time to get peeled. Let's do it. Oh, wait. Before I close out, I'm not really telling anybody about this. It's kind of for me. If I get compliments about looking leaner, that's totally cool. It makes me feel good, but not letting anybody know my plans, guys. So if I do a show, hint, hint, I'm about 18 weeks out. So goal weight's around 175, 180 pounds. So we'll see what happens. Again, maintaining balance and mental clarity, because I knew what happened last time fucked me up. So wish me luck, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.